Vlogmas. It's almost Christmas, and so today I thought I would help you guys learn how to make some at-home gifts. Get Anna because she's talking too much. Learn how to make some at-home gifts, kind of with your own decor. And so this year, since it's Anna's first Christmas and we're basically making all the gifts about Anna, I decided to make gifts for the adults that are coming over for Christmas Eve. And I decided what better than like some edible gifts. I made jam and I made cookies as well. I was gonna film like actually cooking the stuff and how to make it, but it wasn't working out with my camera and the kitchen, and it was a little too chaotic. So unfortunately I didn't get to capture that, but I will link both recipes in the description box. The cookies, I made lemon holiday cookies, and that's not my recipe, that's from a different YouTuber, but I'll link her recipe and her channel, and you guys can follow her if you like baking stuff. She is a pure, like 100% just baking channel, but she's really good. I get a lot of my recipes from her. And so if you like baking, you can also follow her. If you want to recreate the recipe, I'll just link her whole channel and that recipe as well, because it's not mine. But I just recreated her recipe and did lemon cookies. And then also I made apple jam, which is here. I made apple jam and put them in mason jars. And I'm going to show you how to kind of make it cute so that you can make it into a gift. The apple jam is my recipe, so I will just type it out on the description. I learned how to make jam a couple of years ago just with a basic recipe, and then I basically just played around with the different fruits. I chose apple for the our for the gifts that I'm giving everyone, because it's in season, so they were easy to find and easy to kind of they were good quality because they're in season, but also just because it's more seasonal as far as winter time and Christmas and holiday. I didn't want to do like a strawberry or a blueberry jam. Those are the other two that I've done before, but I do those more in the summer, more for us. And I didn't want to do that because it's not in season and it just isn't as festive for winter. For winter, I thought apple, and they're in season, like I said. So with this recipe, with these two recipes, I'm making 7 gift bags, and I'm putting a mason jar of jam and a kind of a little bag, the little cookie bags. Each bag has about 3 or 4 depending on how many people were in the household, and some have 5, and just like basically half a mason jar. I got the smaller ones because the recipe only makes so much, and I didn't want to, jam takes a while, guys, so I didn't want to do it all day. But a small mason jar, this actually lasts you a while, so you can put this in the fridge, and that's another reason I made jam, because you can make it in advance. This you can put in the fridge and it lasts 6 to 8 months refrigerated, so that's good because they'll have this. You can make it in advance for whoever you're making the gift for, or even for yourself, and then you'll have it, and once you give it to them, they'll still have time to eat it, and you use it as a spread, or you know, a topping, a regular jam, and you're only going to use so much, so it's actually going to last whoever you're giving it to. I already did 2 off camera, so in order to decorate it, I bought these jars from Target. I was going to buy them from like the 99-cent store, but it actually came out cheaper from Target. So in Target, I got a pack of these size jars for like almost $8, but it was 10 of them. So it actually came out a little bit cheaper, and so I got these. I'm just going to do 7 for the gifts, and then I'm going to keep the rest for us. Anna's in the background talking and talking, so if you hear her, you know, we have a baby. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the mason jars with jam and the cookies, but I wanted to decorate them a little bit. I did buy these little bells, but they weren't sticking on the jars properly, and it was just causing more stress than anything. So I'm just gonna do a basic design with the plaid and the twine. So I did one already, see, plaid and twine. And you can get twine from Michael's, you can get twine from Amazon, you can probably get twine from any craft store, and I think I've had this for a while. And then I got off Amazon, why is she crying? Sam has her in the background, guys, she's not like alone. But I got off Amazon these plaid little, I think if you type in plaid, what is it? Like plaid fabric, these come up. They're like the second or third one that come up. So you got the gray ones, which I already used for 2 jars, and then you have red Christmas looking plaid, which was cute for Christmas, and then this multicolor plaid, which is also good for holidays. And I did the first 2 jars in gray, but I think there's only one. Oh, there's this gray that's a little bit different, but it is gray. But I might save these grays for something else and use more of the red. I did do the first 2 in gray, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's gonna get their own bag with the jam and the cookies, and so they you know, plaid is still Christmas. And if you want to recreate the recipe, like, just look at the description box. But if you are gonna recreate any jam recipe or this one, just make sure that you don't pour your hot jam when it's burning hot off the stove into glass. Let it cool a little bit and then fill up your jar, because it will break, because jam is really, really hot, guys. Anna is teething and she is a little sleepy, so Sam's taking care of her in the background. But okay, so you have the jar. I want to cover this because I want to make it look more festive, right? You don't just want that silver look. Now these swatches that I got are the size of a regular mason jar. So if you have a regular mason jar, you can just put it over the top and use some twine, and it should tie like this and it should look perfect. But since I was doing smaller little jars, it doesn't look good because it covers the whole thing. It doesn't give it the aesthetic that I was wanting. This was the aesthetic I was wanting. Like, I wanted you to be able to see the jam, but see the little cover as decoration. And because of that, I have to cut it to size. But cutting it in squares and triangles wasn't working out. It was like ripping the fabric, because I don't think this fabric is really meant to be like cut, or maybe I don't have the right scissors. So what I did was a triangle, right? Because I tried it in squares, it wasn't working, but the triangle works. So we're doing a triangle like this, and we're gonna put it over like that. And then we're gonna get our twine. I could do like, okay. You're gonna get your twine. I kind of have a Christmas mess going on, guys, but you know, it's a few days before Christmas. We are hosting, we're making presents, it's a lot going on. So the mess is just like an organized chaos of what I'm doing, but we'll clean later. So yeah, you're gonna get your whatever plaid or whatever decorative swatch you want. It doesn't have to be Christmas. You could make jam year-round, guys. You could even make different jam, not apple jam, or you could make some other desserts that go into a mason jar, whatever you want. And just get your plaid. This is a little tricky to do by yourself because you're pulling over, but you can pull over and use your twine. I love twine, guys. It has so many functions. Like, you can decorate with it, you can do a lot with it. And it does look good for the holidays, but it also, she's teething. I think Sam's gonna have to give her Tylenol or something, but if you guys can hear her in the background. So yeah, you can just keep twining the twine, guys, a few times around. Some of them don't come out perfect, but it's okay. And the good part is too, the person can reuse the jars, just a glass mason jar, which are very useful. And then you can cut to size, so however long or short you want it. I want it pretty short because I want you to be able to see the you know, the plaid for decor and to give it that Christmas holiday look. But I want you to be able to see the jam. I just want it over the top, and so I cut it to size. And then I'm gonna add some more twine for decor for this one. And like I said, if you want to add jingle bells, you can buy those off Amazon. You can buy those in Michael's. They have like fake little Christmas flowers that you can hot glue gun onto the side. You can put from and to little notes, but I didn't do that. I went with a simple design. I didn't put from and to notes because I'm going to put these in little gift bags, and I'm going to put them with the cookies, and the gift bags say who they're from and who they're to. So at the end, after I tied my twine around, I just did a little bow. So it's a very simple design. And I went ahead and did that with all 7 of my gifts and kind of mixed and matched my plaid to each one. Alright guys, so that was the finished product of the jar part of the gift. So I just, like I said, used the twine and tied it into a bow. You can add whatever variation of this you want, or you can even decorate it totally different. But that was just an idea. And like I said, I'm pairing this with lemon cookies. It's not my recipe. I'm going to link it, but they're really good. I like them a lot too for giving gifts, because if you do them in advance, I'm only doing them a few days in advance, but they do last. They do last and they stay fluffy. They're very, very soft cookies, a very simple lemon cookie recipe. Or you can kind of take these decorating ideas and just pair it with your favorite recipe, cookie, whatever, jam. You don't even have to do jam, but you can decorate the jars like that. I just got these clear cookie bags from Amazon. I think they were like $3 for literally 100, and I was only making 7, so I have extra. They came with just gold little ties, so you just put a whole bunch of cookies, I just put a few, depending on the household. Bigger households, I put like 5, smaller, I put like 3, and just filled up the bag, tied it real cute, and then you have your jam. So then I got, they're different, they're all different, not all of them look like this, but from Burlington, I basically got little tiny, these were the smallest I could find, gift bags. And so I'm just getting the gift bags, and I have wrapped tissue paper in here, holiday tissue paper that has glitter, and I'm putting the cookies. I'm basically gonna wrap, I have 2 pieces of tissue paper in each bag that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use the plain one for the cookies, and then the not plain one, the one that says Merry Christmas and has like decor on it, for the outside of decorating. So I'm going to wrap my cookies in this tissue paper. Sorry for the crinkling. But I'm gonna wrap them in there, put them in there, and then put them with a mason jar of jam. And then I'm just gonna put my tissue paper over it. And then you have a little gift for everyone. And when they open it up, they will have dessert for the next couple days as they celebrate more holidays and the holiday season. So I hope you guys enjoyed just learning how to make your little treats and baked goods into more of a gift presentation. Like I said, I'm gonna link the recipes in the description box, but if you don't want to use mine, you can do any jam, any cookies, or different things that go in mason jar too. You can do candy, you can fill it up with candy and just do cookies. You can just do candy, different things, and just decorate it with those Christmas pastels, or they sell different ones as well, so it's up to you. But this was just a gift idea. This was just a gift idea for this year. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, and check out our other Vlogmas videos. See you next week.